Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. So we're going to be doing a very quick video, and that is how to achieve this layered design on the very lower part of this gown. My fabric wasn't enough, so that was why I was not able to get mine to the waistline. But then if you can get to do it to this point, definitely you do it to the waistline. Okay, so let's head straight to it. This is the fabric I used. I used 4.5 yards of fabric. So I will advise you use 6 yards. I'm very slim and 4.5 yards wasn't enough. So you use 6 yards. Now we'll be doing the pattern drafting first before we head straight to the sewing. Like I said, it's a quick video, so you want to see everything. You go ahead to sew your darts first. I'm opening up my darts and I'm going ahead to close it up, okay? Like the way you sew darts, I'm going ahead to close it up, okay? So having closed up my darts now, you're going to be measuring the distance between these very two parts, okay? By the time you measure the distance, you want to cut straight fabric that is going to be enough before the horizontal. So I'm measuring my horizontal. Now, if the length of your layer is 3 inches, you want to measure 2 inches. If the length of your layer is 4 inches, you want 3 inches. So that by the time you sew the first one, the other one will be able to lay on top of it and will not be seeing where the other one is starting from. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to be showing you in this video also. So this is kind of the straight fabric. We're doing the paper now. Also, I'll be showing you how I did the sewing as go on in this video, okay? So this is it now. So you want to fold it first. You want to fold your straight fabric first, so. You want to keep folding it like so, kind of pleat, whether it's called knife pleat, I don't know. You want to pleat like so. Then you sew it like this. Say you're going to the second one until you get desired your length, okay, the hemline of your fabric. This is what you're going to be doing all the way. Same thing, I'm going to have to fold up this one until you get to the hemline. And I'm also going to be doing that on my sewing machine. Do not forget, I'm going to be sewing it. You're going to see it practically pin out as I sew on the sewing machine. So you want to stick around and watch to the very end, okay? So this is me putting it. Like I said, it's going to be overlapping the other one like so. So you should be having something that looks like this. So this is overlapping the other one like so, and so on. That's what you're going to be having all the way. So I use my chalk to mark those lengths on my fabric. As you can see, I've already sewn my dart. So I'm using my chalk to mark 4 inches. Okay. I actually have 5 inches, so that's why I'm marking 4 inches. So by the time I sew, I'm going to be having one overlapping the other. And you're starting to sew from your hemline. Hem up, let your hem smooth. Then you're starting to sew from there. So I've got long strap of fabric. I used my hip as my guide. Okay, on the front side, my hip is 18.5. So I did 18.5 multiplied by 1.5. Okay, 18.5 multiplied by 1.5. So if your hip is 20 on the front, you're going to be using 20 multiplied by 1.5. I hope that is understandable. So I went ahead to sew like so, and then after sewing, you go ahead to pleat. Okay. So after sewing, you go ahead to pleat and hopefully iron first. After pleating, I didn't iron because the electricity was out. As you can see, it's not the way it is on the picture. So I had to start sewing first. But I'll advise, if you have electricity, you pleat first, iron before you sew onto your main bodies, okay? So like I said, we are starting from the lower part of it to sew, okay? This fabric has a kind of border. So I'm using the border for the two steps of the lower part of it. Okay, you want to mark your chalk all the way so that you know the sewing is straight. It's not, one side is not falling and one side, everything is straight. So you want to use your chalk and mark properly so you sew on that very chalk mark. Okay, it's going to help you as a kind of a guideline. So I'm making sure to sew on that line because that is the straight line and I'm sure everything on that line is 4 inches. So I'm making sure to sew on that very particular line. So it's not zigzag, it's not wavy, it's straight. You want the sewing to be straight. It's going to add to the beauty of it, okay, and makes it look professional. So it's going to be straight. So I'm going ahead to sew also the second part of it. And that is where we are going to keep sewing everything till we get to our waist. Like I said, my fabric was not enough. So that was why I stopped where I stopped. So this is just what we're going to be doing. You're going to be sewing on the line you marked with your chalk till you get to your waist, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing, sewing all the way. And this is what we have as the outcome. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.